Now we are going to see how the different business models are located in the marketplace. So the market for fashion and luxury can be visualized and represented as a pyramid. Of course, as a pyramid, it has a bottom where you have the so-called mass market. Then going up, you have a premium middle segment in terms of price and image levels, and then you have the top of the pyramid where luxury and high fashion brands do compete. As any market, the market for fashion and luxury, the more you go up, the more the price increases. And therefore the value proposition of companies is more and more characterized by a higher level of creativity, image, exclusivity, going of course from bottom to top. But the interesting thing in the market is that even within the same price range, you might have different positionings according to how much reactive to fashion trends is your supply chain. So in the market you have models, business models that are more, let's say, classic, less reactive to fashion trends and seasonality, and on the other side, at the same price level, business models that are more reactive to fashionability, seasonality, and market trends, such as the fast fashion. But let's go in a more structured way to look at the different business models in the market. So if we start from top, price ranges that we call as luxury or high fashion, usually we find a territory where two business models are located. The first is the business model of luxury brands that usually are more conservative, less dependent on fashionability, more based on iconic contents, legacy and heritage. And on the other part actually of the market, more fashion sensitive, fashion-based designers that are more or less in the same price range but with a different business model, more reactive to fashion. Going down into a more premium segment, price-wise, we have again the business model of premium brands that might be more or less reactive to fashionability and seasonality. And we have in the area of less reactive models, the so-called premium brands. Imagine brands such as Diesel, Boss, Paul & Shark, brands that have a premium content, an iconic collection, but not such a strong fashion content. On the other side, you have brands with a very strong fashionability, very reactive to market trends, with very short product life cycles, and this is the area of fast premium brands. Here we have French brands such as Sandro, Isabel Marant, you have Italians such as Pinco, Patrizia Pepe, Louis Jo. The last segment in the market is the market that is defined in general as mass market, but actually is not so mass, because even here, even in this segment, we have many price positioning and many ways to interpret the business model. Again, we have models that are less reactive to fashionability and seasonality, and we call them mass basic retailers. Think about brands such as The Gap or Uniqlo, and other retailers that are, on the contrary, more reactive to seasonality that we call as fast fashion retailers. Think about the brand of the Inditex group, so Zara, Bershka, Stradivarius, or even the Spanish Mango, while a retailer such as H&M is a little bit in the middle between the fast fashion and the more basic brands. A thing that is very important to know is that in the mass market nowadays we mainly have retailers. In fact, in this market segment, we will study in particular the business model of that we define as vertical retailers. So progressively companies in this market space evolved from being manufacturer into a model where actually they control their verticals because they control all the phases of the value chain, from design to retailing.